Okay, you're all welcome to this video presentation, which is based on building a new Cameroon. I am Father Linus Patem, a priest of the Diocese of Boya, presently pursuing a postgraduate degree program in canon law at the Catholic University of Central Africa, Yaoundé, Cameroon. At the same time, I'm also doing a bachelor's degree program in computer engineering with the Atlantic International University, Hawaii, USA. I did my seminary studies in the St. Thomas Aquinas Major Seminary, Bambui. I was ordained in 2005. I was for many years president of the Southwest Association of UNESCO clubs before entering the seminary, during which time I got deeply involved with matters concerning justice and peace, human rights, good governance, youth empowerment, and the emancipation of women. Among other things, I have served as principal of St. Paul's College, Bojongo, a Catholic college in the Diocese of Boya, as well as a spiritual director of the Bamenda Provincial Minor Seminary, before proceeding to the Catholic University for further studies. Over the years, I have been involved with lots of programs aimed at social and moral transformation of society. I'm author of The Choice of Our Leaders in Government, a new book recently published, in fact published just last week, by the Catholic University of Central Africa Press, whose aim is to address the problem of voters' apathy and lack of transparency in elections in Africa. In this video presentation, I am presenting really the work I have just accomplished, a book which I want to bring out to the public. And the aim of the book is to bring about a change of thinking that will lead to a change for the better of this country, Cameroon. For those who know Cameroon, they will know that Cameroon is generally known as Africa in miniature, and is widely considered as the country with the greatest variety and abundance of natural and human resources on the continent of Africa. In fact, many even hold that it is the richest country in the world in terms of resources. Yet, in spite of all that divine providence has endowed it, it is among the most economically, politically and socially paralyzed nations on earth. An estimated more than 12 million young adults are underemployed or unemployed in Cameroon, out of a total population of about 20 million citizens, according to Youth Business Cameroon, an NGO run by the American volunteer Abigail Selden. Most Cameroonians, as is well known, are living in real misery and below the poverty line. And those feeling the pinch more heavily are women and children. And these in a nation that is said to have received more than $30 billion in aid within the last 30 years or so. Now, just how to bring this country out of the grip of misery and poverty amidst the numerous abysmal crises plaguing it, namely corruption, investment, and bad governance, is the reason I have written this book entitled Building a New Cameroon. It comes from the depth of the love I have for this country and the strong desire that I have to see it become a happier home for its people and those who visit it. I strongly believe that the major assistance Cameroon, like the rest of the African nations, needs today in order to take itself out of the grip of poverty and underdevelopment is not aid money, which for the most part has been going into the pockets of corrupt government officials. Rather, it stands in dire need of the help to transform mentality and build the spirit of selflessness and concern for the common good in the minds of all. And this is what this book aims to achieve. It is dedicated to Blessed John Paul II, who, by visiting and blessing this country twice during his pontificate, the only country to enjoy this privilege in all of Africa, showed a special love for Cameroon. My target is to print an initial 3,000 copies of the book and to invest the process of the sales on subsequent prints. According to my publishers, this publication will cost an estimated $7,500, which is the amount I'm looking forward to raising in this campaign. There are a number of things that we need to take note of. The first is that even if we do not reach this target, whatever comes in, we'll still be able to produce as many copies as we can. And if it goes above what we are expecting, then we'll have as many copies as possible made available to those who should have access to this book. Indeed, it's important to take note of what many people today say about Cameroon, including many international organizations. The first is the World Food Programme, WFP. It has this to say about Cameroon. I quote, "Cameroon is a low-income, food-deficient country. 40.2% of its people live below the poverty line of $1 per day, of which 52.1% are in rural areas." Christian Tatnatumi, the Archbishop Emeritus of Douala, has this to say, and I quote, "Material poverty afflicting the majority of Cameroonians is a result of spiritual poverty, which renders the heart of the Cameroonian man and woman complicated and sick." Bella Charles Moki, a newly elected senator of Cameroon, has this to say, and I quote him, "There should be no place in a country so richly endowed with natural and human resources like Cameroon is for poverty and misery." End of quote. The International Falcon Movement, Socialist Educational International,